Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Let us go ahead and see what intuitive messages you guys may need to know and may need to be aware of at this time. Now this may or may not resonate for you Capricorn, as this is a general reading, but I do hope there's something here that you guys can take away. For cross watchers, the rules may be vice versa. Please take the messages how they resonate for you and your given situation. Thank you and let's begin. What do we have for my beautiful Capricorns? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? One more shuffle. All right, Capricorn, starting this reading with the King of Swords. We have the shadow side, or this is the devil, and you represent devil in Tarot. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're coming across as king energy. I'm wondering if this could be your boss at work, or this could be your significant other. But we have the Eight of Cups, Capricorn, and the Six of Wands. I do want to say that you are taking a step back for now. You're letting something go for now, Capricorn, because you want to be able to reshift your focus on what is truly important, your priorities, your goals, okay? Something here clearly has not been working out very well, but I do want to say that there's one aspect of your life that you're extremely good at. And with Six of Wands, it definitely shows. People are seeing this in you as well. This could be extremely good with your business, extremely great with your chosen career, with your talent, your passion, whatever the case may be. You're definitely being thrust towards the spotlight with Six of Wands, and there's major success and glory here. You're going to be attaining something very important or significant, and this comes with recognition, applause, even people's attention or gaining public's notice. And the Six of Wands here is kind of like a mini version of the Sun card, where there might be celebrity or fame involved, or there could even be promotion, new projects coming in. Eight of Cups and Six of Wands, progress, major progress happening in your life. However, with Eight of Cups, it's like there's also the flip side of this, Capricorn. Some of you are walking away from a beaten path. Letting go is necessary for this change. And I do want to say that whoever you cut from your life, whoever you have detached yourself from, this triggered greatness in you. You were able to now all the more focus on growth, on everything that you have to focus on. And it's like you're not being held back anymore. And I'm wondering if this King of Swords here, whoever this person is, they're dwelling on what has happened. I do want to say that they're somehow going on a destructive pattern here. All right, because Shadow Side and King of Swords. And I'm wondering if this may have been somebody that was ruthless towards you, or you didn't really feel like they were taking care of you, they were being kind towards you, they were being supportive of you. Again, this could be boss, not necessarily romantic, okay? You are taking the high road, Capricorn, and you know your worth. The Eight of Cups is saying, I'm done with this. I'm done being treated this way by this person. I'm going to do my own way and find that success for me. I know I'm capable. I know I'm ready. So I'm wondering if my Capricorns here are realizing I should have never, ever doubted in myself. You're taking your power back is also what I'm picking up. You're making a smart decision here, a firm and fair decision. And I'm wondering if you know somebody hasn't been very fair with you. Okay, let's see. We are going to be pulling more cards. We have the Page of Wands. So I want to say that as soon as you're leaving, Capricorn, somebody wants to negotiate. Somebody wants to prevent that from happening. They don't want you to go. And I'm wondering if this could be them sending you out messages. Pages are messenger. You know, they still want to talk. There's something important that they want to say to you. But then again, you know, some of you may be blocking this altogether, and you know that it's only what's going to cost you from progressing, Capricorn. Wow, this is also very interesting. I'm seeing here that in the beginning, somebody felt like they had the power, that they were in control, in charge. But the moment that you walked away, Capricorn, and you're now realizing what you're fully capable of, I'm wondering now if this person feels threatened by this or afraid, okay? That they no longer have that control on you, or you're no longer loyal to them, if that also applies. And they're now exhibiting a childlike fragility or showing vulnerability. And you could be saying, I never saw this side of you. Okay, you used to be so ruthless towards me, but you're now seeing them like a child as well. You know, it could be that pride and ego here, something is coming down and you're seeing the child in them, the vulnerable side in them, Capricorn, that they're also helpless without you. I'm wondering if somebody's begging you to come back or begging you to stay, begging you to give them another chance, you know, and they could be requesting this personally from you. But be careful, because Page of Wands and King of Swords on a shadow energy, this is telling me that somebody just wants you to hear what they think you want to hear, for them to convince you. It's like this, Capricorn. They have a tendency to use others to achieve their own means. And you're not gonna allow that to happen. You're not gonna use me. You're not gonna, you know, the shadow can also represent abuse of some sort. You're not gonna exploit my talent, my gifts anymore. You're not the boss of me. It's also what I'm picking up. And it's definitely the right choice. I feel like your intuition, your higher self, your guides are leading you towards the right way. You're headed on the right direction here by walking away, Capricorn. This may even be somebody that comes across as gentle, childlike, but indeed, they may have some kind of malicious intent here or ulterior motives. So just be very, very careful. Somebody's not acting with integrity here to get what it is that they want, to achieve their own ends. And you could be saying, I don't want to be part of that. I'm not like that. This is going against my principles. And we have the Seven of Wands. So this isn't something that you're just going to sit around and allow somebody to have it their way. And this is now, I'm not going to compromise myself. I'm not going to compromise my beliefs. You're saying no and putting your foot down. This is you being strong, Capricorn, when dealing with this person or even a group of people, if this applies. Okay, because I see a lot of wands here. Somebody may be trying to pressure you to stay, to agree with what it is that they're offering here. And the Eight of Cups, interestingly, here is somebody that's going on a spiritual path. You know, you're saying no to the temptation and taking the high road, Capricorn. Seemingly, you are definitely being the bigger person here, okay? And you're teaching them a lesson. You know, it's coming across here that they're not going to change your mind. Nobody's going to change your mind about this. Knight of Cups. Wow, Capricorn, I'm tempted to say that somebody may be trying to bribe you, you know, to get what it is that they want, but you have strong principles. You're against this, okay? And whoever this is, they're doing something that's not supposed to be done. These are destructive tendencies or somebody acting out of integrity. This could be a boss, an older male or female. It is because of their selfish desires or ambition. It's also what I'm picking up. They're overlooking the spiritual. As long as they get what it is that they want. As long as they achieve their own means, okay? Selfish energy. Because they don't know how this may impact you. And for some time, it definitely impacted you, Capricorn. It's messing with your mind, messing with your soul. You could be saying, I didn't sign up for this. And so with the Justice card, wow. So what did they say about you having victory, you having like the Sun card energy? You're out of this, you're liberated from this. Negative forces are now clearing. Justice card is saying that something is being restored in your life. The moment that you use that sword to cut this off, balance is now being restored. And it's hard for you to see it at that moment. But the more that you detach and the more that you see this on a rational point of view, putting emotions on the side, even putting guilt on the side. If somebody may have made you feel guilty, or they tried to make you feel like you're going to regret this, Capricorn, you made the wrong decision. Whatever the case may be, I feel like the more and more that you detach yourself and see this on a rational point of view, you know that you made the right choice. I do want to say that if this may be somebody threatening you of some kind of battle, legal battle or legal situation, that they don't have a cause or you didn't do anything wrong to really break the law, Capricorn, if that makes sense. Because the Justice card is saying losses will be won, disputes will be resolved, okay? Because somebody's saying this is not fair, but in reality, they're the ones who were not fair to you. for them it's just not fair if it's not going their way, right? So I'm seeing perhaps double standards here, Capricorn. They're saying it's not fair when it's not in their favor. But when they're the ones doing injustice towards others, they think it's normal, it's fair. So I'm wondering if this could be the demise of someone where once in their life somebody stood up to them, and you're that person, Capricorn. You're breaking the wheel, as they say. You're breaking the mold. You're saying, I'm different. If you used to tempt everybody, or people are loyal to you for the things that you're doing wrong, I'm different. I'm walking a path of truth, justice, integrity. All right. And this also comes with consequences. And I feel like, Capricorn, that's why you're being rewarded at this time. Good things are coming. Success is coming for you. This could also be restoring health overall, hope in your life, beauty, happiness, great blessings coming in. Is because you made the right choice, okay? Universe only mirrors what we put out there. If whoever this is that was manipulative, but being malicious, or they were being ruthless, self-serving, ambition, whatever the case may be, destructive, that is also the energy that they're attracting. And I'm wondering if this is now being revealed to the public, because the Six of Wands again, right? I feel like somebody's actions, intentions are now being revealed in the public, who they really are, that they may have kept from others, but you know all along, Capricorn, that this is their true selves, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Yeah, this could be a boss, older male or female, could be father figure. And I'm wondering if this may be somebody who you worked for because you thought that they valued you in their life, in their community, whatever the case may be. But I'm sensing a stubbornness from the Emperor, where they don't want to give up on their old ways, Capricorn. And I do want to say, the Emperor is also saying, if there's a conflict, this is a sign that your cause is a likelihood for success. Authority is going to be on your side. The Emperor represents your authority, government, possessing iron will. And if this is again legal, you may be dealing with somebody who was misusing their power, authority in any way, shape, or form. This could be a person who was like considered a political person, or let's say somebody who's in the military. Take this how it resonates, okay? They thought that they were being cautious, but then what comes around goes around, Capricorn. The truth always has a way of revealing itself, and consequences come when they least expect. I feel like somebody just expected that you're just going to follow their code, their rules, their regulations, but you're not a conformist, Capricorn, especially if you know that they're on the wrong here. So you made the right decision, okay? All things considered, you made the right decision here, walking away. And it's affecting this person. It kills them that you're walking away, because they expect everyone to just accept the things that they're doing around them. So let's see what else does Capricorn need to know at this time, please. So Knight of Cups, by the way, with Eight of Cups and the Justice, this combination tells me that you have a strong moral compass, is what I want to say. High moral standards, okay? This is not about thinking you're better than others, Capricorn. It's just a feeling of you can't live with yourself if you allowed that to happen, if you allowed this evil and malicious actions happening go on. You have high moral standards, okay? If somebody proved to be intimidating, a bully, or threaten others to get their way, it's like you don't do that, right? It's because of somebody's selfish ambition, okay, that they're willing to do whatever means to get what it is that they want. So there's been a spiritual intervention here. I want to say that your intuition, your guides, your spirit is saying, no, you cannot live with yourself if you allow that to happen. Let's see, what else do we need to know about this situation for Capricorn? We have the Three of Cups. So just because they are stronger in numbers, Capricorn, right? This is what I'm seeing here. Don't be intimidated, because I feel like sometimes when you feel like you're on your own, your back is against the wall with the Seven of Wands, you don't have any support, that you should give up your cause right away. I do believe in time people are going to figure out what this person is trying to do. They're going to see both sides. it's going to be a fair outcome. People are going to be able to sort of judge who's right or wrong here, Capricorn. I do want to say that the Three of Cups is that there's something to celebrate here for you. If this means new connections or just good things happening your way because you're out of that situation, something is going to fulfill you more spiritually and emotionally, not just financially or not just whatever this person had to offer. You're saying that doesn't fulfill me. This is what fulfills me. Having great conversations, harmonious relationship, being able to enjoy life, okay, and not do harm towards others. You're definitely about to enter a joyful and happy time in your life. See, the rainbow is an auspicious time that good times are coming for you, Capricorn. Everything just works, okay? Some of you may have been afraid that leaving this work, this opportunity, or whatever this person was offering you, you were afraid that you're not going to find anything else better. But to your surprise, Capricorn, Three of Cups and Ten of Cups, there's so many things in store, okay? This means everything just works. Everything will turn out fine. Closing a chapter means opening a new one. So there's about to be a great energy entering here. Happiness in family, happiness in life, happiness in friendships and love, okay? This is also realizing that the glass is more than half full, Capricorn. What else do we need to know about the situation? Seven of Pentacles. This means divine timing. This means if you just patiently wait for what universe has in store for you, if you don't give up on faith as well, that you deserve better, and letting go is necessary so that you can realize the greatness that is promised in you, you're not going to be disappointed, Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles here. This also means a new perspective in your life goals. This is no longer my goal. I'm not there anymore. I'm not in that dark space anymore, or I don't agree with what this person is saying anymore. I've outgrown that, okay? And Seven of Pentacles means you are now planning on something new, a new perspective in life. You may have felt energetically stuck or frustrated here, but then you're definitely reviewing your steps now. And you're going to come to a realization, I made the right decision after all. Wow, Sun card at the bottom of the deck. I think I kept saying this, that the Six of Wands is like a mini version of the Sun card. And this is what you are, Capricorn. You are meant to radiate your talent and your confidence to the world. You're meant to give positivity and inspiration to others. And I do feel like somebody was preventing that from happening. They didn't want you to have your spotlight, or they didn't want for the public to notice you for some reason. Somebody was just trying to control you and prevent you from having what you feel you deserve here, the accomplishment, the success, the successful career. All right, so this means now liberation from a former state of toil, from a former state of negativity. And I love it. The Sun card also means that there may be material rewards closer than you think. So you now are regaining momentum, I feel like, and energy to make things happen your own way, projects and goals, okay? I do want to say that whoever this childlike fragility, vulnerability that they're showing here, this person, that they're feeling very disoriented, and they know that they lost something valuable to them, and you are that person that's very valuable to them. And I'm almost tempted to say an asset. You have been a great asset for this person's company, if this makes sense. But you're saying, I'm human, and I'm not just some kind of object or asset for anybody. Okay? So it's a specific message, and this may not be resonating for all as well. But let's see, what is your final advice for my beautiful Capricorns? We have message in a bottle. Number 15 could be a significant number for some of you. But let's see what this oracle is saying. Communication a sign. Spontaneous oracle delivered innocently, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. So keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer. Today your message is, Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you will learn, Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Okay. So, wow, Capricorn, I do want to say that the signs are all pointing that you are way better off without this or out of this situation. You're also seeing the signs that this person is or the situation is a red flag, okay? And it's not leading you closer to your greatest desires and dreams. I do want to say that this has been something that no longer sits right with you, okay? And you're no longer ignoring the signs. Spirit always wants your best interest, okay? So it's drawing the attention to what you may have been overlooking in the past. And now it's time to take action. It's time to go. So that's what I'm seeing here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending love and light, and namaste.